want to play video games?
3, 2, 1, go!
Check, check. Hello, okay. I figured we couldn't have a Grands without commentary, so I'll solo comm until Scarab and Gelato come back. So it's DTP on winner's side, Grands, Mateo on loser's side. And Mateo already starting off with a pretty good lead against the Sora, but already 108 damage accumulated on, still in the driver's seat, no less. Chaining up those up airs, all too familiar from Palutena, and still being ever resourceful with that back air, keeping Sora in the skies, even though Soras tend to find a lot of their damage and a lot of their configurations and combos in the skies. DTP wants to land right now, more than anything. Finally does so. After a truckload of aggression, finally cuts through with his own back air, making it 2 stocks apiece, but 79 damage on, and with Sora being so light, it's only a matter of time before Mateo has the advantage yet again in this match. But again, Sora, combo fiend as he is, might put some stop to that. This is why Mateo is fiending to get an offstage kill to shut down that option as quick as possible with the damage accumulated on. Great little magic coverage to get back in and using the full extent of the side B. But still just being patient on stage and waiting for his moment to swing, and when you have the blast radius of the explosion, you can swing in a pretty wide range there. Mateo once again up 1 stock. DTP now on final stock for first round here. Still taking charge. Double fair. But not to be deterred. DTP is just tooth and nail clawing to get damage on because of the dire situations in for his first round. Reads that fantastic read on Mateo's getting back to stage there, and now he has just jettisoned himself back in this match potentially. All he needs is 1 or 2 combo strings from the combo fiend that is Sora, and DTP is still has a firm hold of his winner's side hopes here. Drops a little bit, and Mateo takes charge immediately with a bear and already puts Sora in disadvantage. Fighting to get back with side Bs on regrab. Got to be careful, so great use of the Blizzaga to cover his on-stage recovery. And using every bit of the toolkit that Sora has, will not keep the goddess away. You cannot keep the judgment of the gods for too long. Back air collides with fire, and through the fire, that back air of a shield will cut through DTP's options in that first round. Mateo, fighting back from losers, has his run back on it, and so far has put 1 stock, 1 round up against DTP. And DTP not known to go many other characters, if at all, so it's going to come down to a little bit of adaptation, and maybe the stage will help out. Let's see what stage he picked going into this round 2. Going straight back to PS2, the Bairs Classic. So against Palutena, who can just combo just like Sora with 1 move, no less. Doesn't have to have any tricky IDJs or anything like that. Maybe DTP is thinking like he has to put the throttle down, but honestly, I think it's the exact opposite. I think he needs to wait for his moments to do things like that. And almost mirrored in percentages and now have gone past them. DTP with one combo alone was able to get himself right back in this match, but again, another shutdown. Actually, never mind, not again another shutdown. Full swing, full reversal here for DTP. Finally has the advantage going up against the powerhouse that was Mateo in that round one. Let's see if he can keep it up. Again, not being able to land, cutting off the option for Mateo this time around. Basically a mirror of the first round in this round two. DTP using the down air to land as quick as possible, but still not escaping the wrath of the goddess yet again from that back throw. And again, one or two more chains from Palutena, just like I said for Sora. The combo potential of that character. Palu is no stranger. Anybody that faces Palu is no stranger to her combos, so Mateo is definitely not out of this. And again, the patient gameplay, letting DTP expend his options and land off a whiff. But again, 1 inch! And Sora just glides over the entire runway of that inch and takes it all once again on top. Again, it's all about whiff punishing here for DTP. Now Mateo has to get a little more aggressive, and that's already lending into the gameplay adaptation that DTP is already playing into. Great find with the fair, trying to press as much as possible, but again, the Fire Aga, the threesome set of projectiles that Sora has, really the only way to keep a charging opponent at bay, ones that are determined to get in, at least. And it's putting in the work, but so is that up air. You see it chain, and you see it even take out, especially on the light character of Sora. Now in one stock apiece, a very pivotal round two here. Round twos are pretty significant for whoever has that first round. Do they keep that momentum up from that round two going into the round three in either potential reset or victory, or does it even the playing field yet again and basically set us back to zeros and put us on a 1st to 2, essentially? Explosive Flame not going to connect. It was a good attempt off that platform, but a little too close to use the magic that time. You really want to use it for a leading in character, not one that's already in. Not able to get a grab. Fire again. It kept him safe even if it didn't connect, so DTP starting to reutilize the magic in the best of times, and the best of times keep on rolling. DTP finally has the foothold against Mateo, and he finally has the train track started to get his butt into gear into that grand final spot that he's sought after tonight. And again, name of the game going to be Whiff Punish. And they're trading back and forth on that mentality. Let's see if Mateo realizes it. See if we can spot it early. Both go in swinging very quick off that platform, and both use 2 attacks in that close-up interaction there. Already close up. You need basically a Marth mentality as well. You have to get that precise placement of where your opponent whiffs, and you keep safe just enough where you can have a follow-up, but at the same time, if you stay still, you can still either pop your shield up or just run away in time to escape the full range. And another thing, too, that we didn't touch on is the disjoint that the Keyblade offers DTP. Something that Palutena has to work around, even though she has some, you know, magic radius, or magic hitboxes, rather. In the skies, they'll still trade, and I think DTP will still have the benefit of the doubt of the interaction. And a big whiff there, but again, that perfect placing, shades of Marth right there. Throwing out that F smash in the best possible placement to keep himself safe. And another hefty chain off that Blizzaga frozen stat. And a simple up throw, rarely seen up throw from the Sora in the hands of DTP will get him foothold in this round 3. Countering the Explosive Flame and trying to push Mateo away by basically reverse sharking with that Thundaga. Great adaptation to get back on stage and not to be deterred, even though he was 118, now 132 off stage. Mateo has to sort of resort. Wow, just... Is that Mercury with how many back airs he was throwing out there? Showing his hand, but you can't do much against that shield, especially if it's in the face there, so... And again, 1 or 2 combo chains is all Palutena needs, and starting off with a double nair, double up air, 52%, and DTP trying to get back on with the quick down air, but he probably should have hanged around in the skies a little bit, because besides this one combo, Mateo evened things up, but now DTP, one combo of his own, was able to set the record straight, at least, for DTP's benefit. And the Wings of the Angel pushing DTP away, but you can't deter the will of the Keyblade. The will of the Keyblade Warriors are going to cut through, but again, Explosive Flame, that radius is going to cut through a lot more, and we're already on fresh stocks, final stocks here. For this round 3, and this is Sora, so he should get back. No, says Mateo! Trying as he might. Again, it is Sora. But even though he couldn't get the stock, he did put on near 70 damage and now surpassed 70 damage. Again, another short hop assisted train and just get the ball rolling, says DTP. Once again, taking it to the skies. Says to Palutena, you may have the wings to patrol the skies. You may lend Icarus, or Pit rather, wings to patrol the skies, but in this game it is a different story. I am the aerial combo king, and now I am 1 win away from claiming Adventure Bairs 403. Let's see if he can keep it to task, keep it up and up, or will Mateo surge back? And again, the goddess mentality hopefully benefit Mateo and maybe reset the round. We'll see here. Explosive Flame starting off very nice. Surge ahead for Mateo. Sora off stage. Can be pretty predictable, and now shuts it down with the power of the goddess. Mateo showing that he is still in this match, still not deterred, and still fighting for this reset round here. Taking just all too commanding charge of the stage. DTP finally fights tooth and nail to get back, but they are a whole stock separate from each other here. Blizzaga, yeah, the platform would cover, so ill-timed little Rolodex of that the magic items there. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Palutena with her own fire and shuts down the landing yet again. You have to stay in the skies a little bit more, DTP. That down air is not working for you. And now it is a 3-1 situation. Mateo just looked fresh-faced. If you weren't to look at the screen there, you wouldn't think it's a 2-1 situation favoring DTP. Mateo is taking charge right now. Already put on 80 damage against the Sora. DTP trying to find anything that'll connect to get the first stock. Just a bold forward smash almost does it, but again, from main stage, Mateo is surviving, not going through any of Sora's Falderall off the stage there, not just cutting through all of it with the teleport up B, but still cannot find safe haven on main stage. DTP tracking on main stage very well. Aware of the Explosive Flame that time around. Gets the Blizzaga, gets some hefty damage, but waited just a little, or actually didn't wait enough for Palutena to break out of that ice in the right timing. Spot dodge from the grab DTP. Palu gets her own grab, and the up air, the divine right, comes through for Mateo. We are on game 5 of this potential first set of grand finals. You wouldn't have believed it, but the only man that needed to believe it is sitting right against DTP. Mateo keeping his hopes alive. And now on the most pivotal of the matches here, Game 5. I don't think we're ever going to get off PS2, so hope you guys enjoy it, because that's where we're staying. And already a little too aggressive with that up smash on that platform. Nowhere to run to after it. And that's why Mateo has the a little bit early lead, but again, cutting through with that disjoint fair and trying to get a combo started of his own. DTP looking to take charge here. And again, another platform situation. This time Mateo had nowhere to run. And now DTP forced him off stage, already getting a hefty damage, in a bold forward smash will finally settle into Mateo's mind that DTP is also still vying for his first Adventure Bears win. He needs to do it in 2 more stocks, but Sora is already at 105. Lightweight character, perfect read. 1 forward smash to another. Mateo answers back in earnest, and he took no damage off of it either, so we are basically on a 2-stock situation for both. Good use of the single lunge of the side, the side B for Sora. Trying to keep his opponent on his toes at least. Not going forward tree with either. I don't think that's going to work a second time there, DTP. No more forward smashes for you. But DTP's hoping to say no more up airs for you, but you, again, cannot stop the will of the goddess. And a misplaced Blizzaga will give another chain opportunity for Mateo. Charging ahead, 23, even though the Palutena is hurting, 72 damage. DTP has to find his way in. No, you cannot be that bold. Mateo is too wise for it. You have to get more traditional here. Mateo knows he's in the driver's seat. He can take a sweet old time to find that one whiff. But again, that gives him more opportunities for his opponent. DTP finally shutting down that second stock. And again, one combo away. That's why Palutena is throwing out everything but the kitchen sink to keep that Sora at bay. And Sora acts in earnest with his own Fire Aga. Gets the parry. Here comes the combo. Breaks out of it, 43, but he pushed his advantage a little too much. Off stage, back air conversion off the down tilt. Fighting to get back. Whoa, what an angle. And fights back with a fair. Gets back on main stage, but he ate a hefty 101 damage for it. Grab in for Mateo. Down tilt. No way. A down tilt silences that first set. Unbelievable. And the one that usually sets up the combos will be the one to finish that combo, finish that set. We are on the reset round of Grand Finals here. DTP has to be dejected a little bit. He had it in the palm of his hand. But he cannot get that dejection in his mind. He cannot let it stay there. He has 3 more to fight through in order to claim what was what he was hoping was rightfully his tonight. Good chains from both players. Good air dodge to avoid that far-range explosive flame, but Paulo was just sitting right there. Got the back throw. Almost a... Well, it actually did hit, but it was not the sweet spot. You can't get any more sweeter spot than that up air yet again. 78 damage on, and Mateo now playing the mid to far game because he knows he can just let DTP whiff. But speaking of whiffs, a grab whiff will give DTP some advantage. Not a big chain off of it, however. And this simple back air chain, yeah, Palu doesn't have to do a whole lot to get her combos going, and they involve a lot less precise controller input. And even though DTP is well-versed on how to get combos started with Sora, any whiff off of that, any mistiming or misjudgment can lead the fingers astray, as it were. He did get that up smash to even things up, but 98 damage already on the Sora. playing that far game, and DTP on the aggressive play style. It's working well when Palu has to land, but those moments are too few and far between. Another down tilt forces Sora out pretty far. He will get back to stage. No, he wanted to avoid the up smash, and he pineappled himself. Unfortunately there, DTP is going to have to climb back very, very aggressively here. Bold up B on stage. It is a move that can take out, but at those low percentages, not really. So DTP, again, keeping Mateo on his toes. But a parried second attempt at that up B will give Mateo the rolling advantage yet again, going right into that explosive flame, reading the air dodge as well, but just mistimed that single-use up air. And they both decided to retreat back to stage. He can act out of that up B. Great spot dodge. Can't get the conversion into up smash, however. Retreating back to platform 2. Mateo all too wise for it. And Mateo, his boulder just keeps on rolling down that side of the hill. We'll see if DTP can put a stop to it. Or will it be too much for the lightweight character here? And will the boulder just clear the path for Mateo's victory for tonight?
3, 2, 1, go!
Mateo fell back and used auto reticle that time around, but auto reticle just left a little too vulnerable for DTP's really more aggressive playstyle that he seems to, just go off the cuff with. It gave the slight advantage to DTP, but again, Mateo recognizing the moment to move in. So far has already accumulated 87 damage. Looking back and forth on stage, trying to trap with that all too familiar down tilt, but because it is all too familiar, DTP was ready for it. Has to find some way to get that fair to work because it seems to be the combo starter for DTP. Can't find a way in with that back air. Here comes a lead in though off of a whiff grab attempt. Can't get that up smash yet again. And it's way too laggy and gives Mateo the perfect amount of time, even more time than perfect, to answer back in earnest. Another back throw coming in. Won't kill, but again, advantage stage will be given to Mateo. And just expended all of his options and just the slow descent for Sora to that bottom blast zone. 116 on. If he can escape this combo train right now. Again, didn't use the down air that time. That's good. But he has to get this combo pretty much 2 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago is a little too long. A little trade. He'll take that trade for sure. Probably about 10 or so damage for the evening of stocks here. And able to hop around that explosive flame. Here comes another train! 36 damage accumulated. Very nice. Auto reticle a little too far out for it to auto reticle. Simple down throw. Cannot set up into down tilt. Again, DTP is just going to DI away from the ledge every time. Trying to trick up his movement into... Wow! Bold jump getting off that ledge. And it worked just for a second. Cutting through over the side B. Last hit can't connect. And Mateo, with the presence of mind, great reaction time, able to take out DTP's second stock off of that mistimed side B final hit. And another up air train. You can't escape it. But you're basically coming off that Halo platform with 40%. No offense or buts about it. And now has surpassed that 40% with a couple fair strings off to a, I believe, a back air. Auto reticle, keeping it near even. 0.4% separated them from the Fire Aga forward throw. But again, another showcasing of Palutena's grasp of the element of fire. Puts DTP on the back pedal. Fair finally working out for him. Pushes Mateo off the stage. Converts into the final aerial fair finisher. And DTP finally has just a slight advantage. He has to be very cautious. Back air will send from main stage, no less. And now a complete reversal of the first set. Mateo now on potential final round to steal it from DTP. How will he fare? Or will DTP surprise us all? It is a night of tricks. Can we see the biggest trick of them all? A 3-2 from DTP here to close it out here. Thank you, Gelato, for hopping on. Is Scarab coming back in, or?
No.
Okay.
I will take Scarab's headset, though.
Okay. You and me can rock it.
So now we're game 3. What, was it Mateo got the reset?
Yep. That went to game 5, and now Mateo has just been basically unanswered, so.
Yep, the Enderman versus the New Jersey Invader.
You think staring him down would, you know, be a little too, put the fear of God into Mateo, but he's being undeterred right now.
I mean, you know, maybe it's the fact that Mateo has looked at him because, like, Enderman are only hostile when you look in their eyes. Maybe Mateo hasn't looked in his eyes yet. Maybe it was the only first that he did.
He didn't even look for the fist bump? That's uncourteous.
Dang.
Man, NJ, we got to get him out of here, man.
And
Far be it from Philly to lecture anybody about courtesy, but
I don't know what you're talking about. We're very nice people. Totally have not gotten to it longer before.
Sure.
God. Oh, almost went for the tri-state.
Thunderraga not finding any purchase from a landing Palu. Autoretical just going to clean up there.
Yeah. I feel like now we're at a weird percent range with Sora where it's like, you're not really going to get much off your throws for combos or kill confirms, so now you can have to like do it the old-fashioned way, as in throw out buttons, hope it works.
Yeah, for Mateo, it's usually been about down air off ledge, or down tilt rather off ledge. And for DTP, he really hasn't had anything much besides the fair. So I think a little too, maybe a little too wise for it. But then again, Palu does have an up air if he puts DTP in the skies where Sora gravitates to. That could be an easy stock claim there as well.
Yeah, just Sora just not landing well, just to him being literally one of the floaties, if not the floaties characters in the game.
Yeah.
To make it very rough. And I definitely see that's something Palu's definitely excelling in this matchup. But right now, we're kind of seeing Mateo get his damage right now. And DTP kind of start struggling to bring it back a little bit.
Yeah, he's been throwing a lot of the magic usage at that mid to far range, but Mateo just retreats back very wisely.
Yeah, and I feel like the movement from Mateo in general is like what's been helping him like get out of situations just because of the fact that you are faster than Sora, but you're not faster than that sword though. Jumping right over him, getting caught by that up air.
Yeah, and that's the one I'd say like leg up that like Sora really has. Like even though Palutena has the staff, it's really a much better disjoint in the Keyblade. So it's you know it's a game of inches, but it's still a plus, however small that plus is.
Yep. Now we're seeing DTP trying to get off stage or get back to stage, getting a combo off of it too. 46.
Huge combo! Wow, 50 on, carry to mid center there.
Ooh, I like the attempt with the down smash to catch the fact that he knew Mateo was going to roll, but unfortunately not going to be able to get anything off of that. Yeah. And then jumping into that back air, putting him potentially on his tournament stock.
DTP has to be very, very cautious. Again, just fear of God. That platform has been like a lot of dirges essentially because they gravitate towards them to keep themselves safe, but like they're one up air or fair train, like, and it just covers the entirety of that platform.
Yeah, it can make it very hard to navigate, especially if you like miss a tech on there, for example. Just like not much you can do.
Wow, even living that bold up B.
Yep.
Skirting around the Thundaga.
Definitely gonna have to find a way to take the stock soon, because with the damage Mateo has been getting, you gotta be careful. And Uppy barely not killing there.
Yeah, maybe 3 times a charge, especially if he resets the refresh here.
Yep.
But again, do you show your hand too much if you're relying on it like that?
Maybe, and now that it could be too late. And the fact you haven't been able to get much off of it is kind of hurting you right now.
Yeah, so much of the magic usage right there. Cutting through side B, Mateo skirting around it.
Ooh, okay. Nice falling up there, their last stock.
55, he's not out of this. 1 chain from DTP. Again, he's been struggling to find that chain, but if Mateo, starts to feel the pressure, he can find his way in, and find his way in, he does!
Ooh, the average DTP combo.
Yeah, and with a little bit of magic usage, too, he does have the benefit of nearly evening it up. But again, landing has been his trouble factor the entire time here.
Yep, 78% from 1 combo. Definitely have to find a way to get this kill, though. That up B might have been his demise, though, with how ambiguous it was, and him just not being able to like truly recover from it.
Ooh, great hop away. Second one a lot shorter, but again, from the shortness of that shortened explosive flame to the long-range shield bashing your face.
Yep.
Mateo shuts down the Philly hopes on Halloween Bairs. And Mateo takes it all from the reset round, no less, and a clean reset round, 3-0 in the second round against DTP.
The scariest thing, a white woman. God.
You know, they're checking candy to, you know, in a couple days. They're going to be, yeah, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in a lot of neighborhoods in the next couple days.
Also, can we just talk about how DTP got second with an Enderman head on the entire time? Apparently, it was not obscuring his sight, and if it was, it did not matter.
No, I mean, he was back here practicing with Riften, and he was playing just fine, so.
God.
I mean, for him to get second place with it on for the entire night, like,
yep.
he should start wearing it every night if he's going to do that well.
I'd be down to watch that. It'd be funny.
That'll get old after a couple days for me, so.
It'd be fun to sweep the outer region people, though. Like, oh, who's this random Sora player just with the Enderman head just, like, killing
Like,
at 80?
We know who he is, but, like, I don't know. Like, they might have got another tall guy that, that just is a fiend with Sora.
Start cloning DTP.
We don't have those resources here just yet, unfortunately.
Soon.
So, how'd the second place... I don't know what to call it over there.
2v. It was a time. I think yellow team won game red team won game 1, which is Bonk and
Quite.
I don't remember what stage you went. It's probably dumb, but then me and like Kai won game 2. We picked the mother stage. I forget. New Park City, and we won by timeout.
Okay, don't say Wawa and Yoda won round 3, please.
So they won round 3.
No!
They won round 3 on Smash. It literally started by my partner dying within like 5 seconds. It was like, all right, so since we're not winning, let's just go to a game 4 and have a good chance. So we did that.
It was supposed to be a best of 1.
It got changed to first to 2.
Jesus Christ.
And then we went game 4. We went to PS2.
Yeah.
Because why not? And then Bonk and Quite won that.
Okay. All right. Well. So wait, how does that determine third place though? Like, did you play another?
I just think it probably didn't matter.
Okay.
Just because third doesn't make payout.
Oh, that's a shame.
I honestly, I'm okay with that.
You didn't want to do another one of those,
right? I'm good.
Yeah.
It was a time.
Yeah, I think we're about to wrap up here. Yeah, guys, get on screen. Why not?
Yay.
Get your shouts out and
And speaking of time, gonna have a good time at the Arcadian tomorrow.
Yeah.
You should come out to that. If more so if you're PA than New Jersey. No bias at all. I just don't want to play your region, please.
We already shared our moments of bias from the end of that set, so.
Yeah.
Oh well. What will happen will happen, but you should guys see what happens. Like Gelato said, tomorrow, I think starting at around 11 o'clock to noon, I think when the doors open at least.
Yeah, squads is pretty early. I don't remember when. I probably should, but I don't.
I'll be here because I'm running stream.
Yay.
Full 12 hours here.
Yay.
Oh, joy.
You're getting paid, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, can't wait to see you guys here. If you can't come, please tune in. You're already here at Bros_Calamity. Check out the VODs on our YouTube for tonight's thrilling matchups and more as we keep hosting this Adventure Bears week after week, Friday after Friday. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hopped on just at the end here, but Gelato was trucking along with Scarab earlier before. Yay. Thank you guys for your hard work.
Thank you for having us. Always a pleasure.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see you guys tomorrow and next Friday here at Adventure Bears.
Goodbye.